Good morning. It is Monday, the week of Halloween. Halloween is Thursday. It's so exciting. So much fun. It's 40 degrees and it's only supposed to get up to 64 today. So, it's time to start bundling up, people. These are the last 4 days of summer before winter hits November 1st. If you've lived in the Antelope Valley very long, you know that October 31st, Halloween, is usually the terminator between summer and winter. We can still have some hot days up until October, although this week it looks like it's going to be cold all week. Although, last week it was up into the 70s and 80s last week. So, holding true to form. Halloween is between summer and winter. Anyway, I say that too much. I say it so much I start believing it. I'm being observed today, my official observation as a classroom teacher. My assistant principal is stopping by my second period class today for a few minutes to see if I'm really teaching, if I'm effective, and all that stuff. So we're excited about that. That's going to be great, and I'm not worried about it. Second period is my best class in music appreciation. And we are starting chapter 9 today. Those of you following along at home in your textbook, music gets role and importance in our lives. Chapter 9 is the power of emotion and how music is such an emotional art / science / math. So we're going to be listening to Beethoven's Ninth Symphony today. It's going to be glorious, beautiful. I'm very excited about it. And I'm going to get off the phone. Oh, you know what? You know what I did? See, I do all these videos on my phone. I record them on my phone. I cut them together on my phone. I post them from my phone to YouTube. And their default setting is private, so if I don't set it to public, then it doesn't, obviously you don't see it. So last Friday was such a crazy day. We had the pep rally assembly at school, then we had homecoming football game at night, and so I decided to do 2 band directors logs, 60A and 60B. Well, 60A wasn't put up because I think I marked it private instead of public, so I have to go back and change that this morning when I get my computer set up at school. But 60B is on there. It was so much fun having the junior hires come by and play with us. That was a great time. All right, we'll check in later. So, I had my formal observation today during second period. My vice principal came in and sat in on my class. I don't know how long he was there. He kind of snuck out. Suddenly I realized, oh, he's not here. We didn't cover as much as I'd hoped to in class, but that's good because it kept the class busy start to finish. He saw me. I think the objective that I had asked to be highlighted was my effective use of technology in the classroom, which I use every day. I use the projector at the front of the classroom to take attendance. I show the seating chart. Everybody should be in their seats. And then I use iTunes for music delivery. I play music every single day, and occasionally show videos. Today we had a video of a Balinese barong performance with a gamelan orchestra. So we ended the period with that right up to the bell. And then I realized, oh, he's gone. Okay, well, I hope we made a good impression. The second period is my best music appreciation class. The kids are fairly well behaved, and I think it went well. I mean, It didn't go poorly, not as bad as next period, fourth period. Oh, those guys are the thorn in my academic side. Well, it's Monday afternoon. The band kids, some of them, are supposed to be Halloween caroling outside of the supermarket up the street for tips from 4 to 6. It's 5:22. I'm gonna stop by and say hi. All right, I'm coming up on my turn. Waiting for traffic to clear so I can make a left-hand turn. I have my signal on. Communication is important. You gotta let the vehicles around you know what you're doing. So always use your turn signals. Even in the daytime, always use your turn signals. Turn signals, turn signals, turn signals. Always use your turn signals. Here we go. Okay, let's see here. I see a little child. Too small, much too small to be in the high school band. Oh, I see some of them. Yeah, not very many. Let's see if I can pull out a $1 for the tip jar. Don't say I'm cheap. I heard that. If everybody who came out of that door gave him $1, they'd have like, $300 in a couple hours, right? Okay, I'm going to switch my camera angle. All right. Coming up on the there they are. Play something for me. Play something for me. I don't know, that's not worth very much. Where's your tip jar?
Thank you. We're not doing so good. We got maybe around $20 in it.
Well, you're not playing. Play something.
We've been playing. So, I don't think we should do this next year. Or at least maybe not this soon. Maybe for like 1 or 2 days. We've had like 3 people tell us to play Christmas music.
Tell them you'll be back in November for Christmas or December. Yes? Did you hear that? She said they made like $20. People keep asking them to play Christmas songs. So, well, it's a little early. It's not even Halloween yet. But you gotta love them for doing it. I noticed that I'm starting to get comments on my videos on my YouTube channel. Some are positive, some are negative. And when you first get the negative comments, you go, oh, they don't like me. Oh, no. And then, you feel it. It's like, ooh, gut punch, right? Because you don't expect people to respond negatively. But then people are responding positively. And it's like, well, that's true. That's, not everyone's going to agree with you. Not everyone has your same perspective on things. That's what makes humanity spicy and interesting, is the variety of people out there. And no one will ever find people who agree with them 100% on everything. Even among my family, we disagree about things. With my colleagues at school, we disagree about things. And oh my goodness, with my students, we disagree about a lot of things. And even with friends in my church, we don't agree on everything. There's some things that we disagree about, but if we can agree to disagree agreeably, just because you're nice to someone doesn't mean you agree with them. Just because you're kind to someone doesn't mean you agree with them. And just because you're offended by someone doesn't mean that you are right. If you're offended by someone, it's because their opinions or their perspective is different than yours. Not together. So being offended doesn't mean you're right. It just means that you're different. You might be right, you might be wrong, and you have to be open to that. You have to be open to learn. I think so many people in our current society here in the United States of America, they're so dead set in their ways that they don't even listen or consider other people's perspectives and opinions. And that, I think, is the sadness. If you and I can come together in a place and discuss things and listen and try to learn from each other, and then go away disagreeing, but don't go away mad, don't go away angry, don't go away enemies, I think that's the goal. Peace on earth, goodwill to men. And I've said this before. I don't know if I've said it on my channel, but I've often said that probably 90% of the disagreements on the planet could be resolved if we just took the time for better communication. I think so many disagreements are based on misunderstandings and misinterpretations of what's true and what is not true. And just because you believe something doesn't make it right, doesn't make it true. A lot of people believe in things that are not true and not right. And we have to each consider that that might be us. So have an open mind, listen to each other in a peaceful way. And most people will figure things out. Wait, maybe not.